What's up guys, it's TalkTalkDragz, and this is going to be a different video from what I usually do. Hopefully I'll make more like this because I like these types of videos. But I want to ask a question today, and that's, should I switch to Linux? And I'm not asking this because I'm like seriously considering it, but I've noticed a lot of people, especially recent years, have been switching to Linux. And I just want to know why, because I know a lot of people say it's because of these Windows is bloated now, and yeah, that's fair enough, because I don't want stuff slowing down my computer that I don't want these new AI features and stuff. I'm not really noticing that too much. I'm not really noticing a lot of bloat. I don't know if that's settings that I've put on, because I have done quite a lot of settings on my computer that remove bloat and stuff like that. And yeah, sometimes my computer has issues, sometimes it's slow, but I think that's just because it's not that particularly good of a computer, because I am going to upgrade. So I think if I am going to switch to Linux, it should be once I upgrade, just to see, once I've upgraded, if I'm still, having a bit of weird stuff going on with all these Windows things that people are pointing out. They're saying that their performance is being slowed down because of all these unnecessary Windows updates. Because I'm not noticing that at the minute. A lot of people are saying that. And there was a video that some guy made. I'll try and find the video and I'll put it in a pinned comment, or I'll put it in the description. If you want to find it, look in the description. I'll try and find the video and find the link. But there was some guy that was talking about how he's considering switching to Linux, because he was saying of all these unnecessary updates, and he was saying there was one update that he didn't even accept to do the update, and it took like 1 or 2 days, he said, for the update to happen. So he couldn't use his computer for 1 or 2 days, and he was saying if he was running a business, he would be broke. So obviously there's a lot of negatives that people are talking about with Windows, especially recently, and a lot of people have hated Microsoft forever, and I don't blame them. I'm currently using Windows 11, I don't know if I've said that, but I have my system information. It says, if I look, so I've got an AMD Ryzen, so yeah, this is it's kind of an entry-level computer, really. It's got an AMD Ryzen 3250U with Radeon graphics, 2600 megahertz, 2 cores, 4 logical processors, and 8GB RAM or something. If I can just have a look, maybe. It's got 8GB of installed physical memory, and I think it has somewhere around like 240GB storage. I think it should be 256, but I think obviously the OS itself, Windows 11, takes some of that off. It taxes some of that. And yeah, I think if I want to consider switching to Linux, I should probably wait until I've got a better computer. But I just want to know why. Why do people switch to Linux? What are the reasons? You guys let me know down in the comments, because look, I'm not saying it's impossible that I'll switch to Linux, but I'm not really properly considering it. And I want to hear some reasons as to why I should switch to Linux. And there's also reasons why I don't want to switch to Linux. There's reasons why I haven't switched to Linux. And that's because all that is because of software. There's a lot less software on Linux than there is in Windows. And that's probably why I probably won't switch to Linux. But I would like to see people change my mind, because I think, Linux overall performance, it probably is better than Windows. Well, definitely, that's why people are saying it is, but at the same time, I'm not willing to give up all the software that I won't be able to use if I switch to Linux, and there's a lot. So yeah, I probably won't switch to Linux, but I would just like to hear some reasons as to why, because the only actual experience I've had with Linux is I've got an old laptop that used to be my grandparents', but they no longer wanted it, and it was running on Windows 10. I think it was like a 2012 or 2013 laptop, and Yeah, it was still on Windows 8. So it was originally on Windows 8. If you look on the bottom, it says Windows 8. So they must have upgraded it at some point to Windows 10. And I was going to upgrade it to Windows 11, but it didn't actually meet the requirements for Windows 11. And to be fair, I looked on the system information for a 2012 or 2013 laptop. I don't know when it was released, around that time, 2012 to 2013. It was Windows 8 as well. It was pretty good, actually, for the time it was released, because, you know, it was only really just a standard laptop. It had, I can't remember what the processor was, but it wasn't very, it's pretty much useless by today's standards, but judging by how it works when I use it now. But it had 8 gigabytes of RAM, and it had like 900 gigabyte storage, or 900 gigabyte HDD. So for back then, that seems pretty good. But if I use it now, it's just garbage. It's useless, you know. Even YouTube videos that I would watch, you know, that they just lag out. And when I try to, like, open something, it just doesn't even open. So, yeah, it's useless today. But basically, what I did with it, it was on Windows 10, and since it didn't meet the requirements for Windows 11, I knew I had to upgrade it to some sort of Linux distro. Because, I mean, pretty much any other OS other than Windows or Mac, which you can't install on a regular PC, it's all just distros of Linux, really. So I installed Linux Mint XFCE, but it's not really a proper taste of Linux. One, because it's a garbage laptop by today's standards, and two, there's probably a lot more better distros than Mint, really. So I haven't really gotten a full taste of what Linux is like. But if you think there's a reason why I should install Linux, please just leave the reason down in the comments. I really want reasons, so I can, and I like these videos, you know. I want more stuff to talk about, so I can do more of these videos, because they're just so much easier to make. They're nice to make, and this is something that's valuable information, really. Or if you think I should switch to Linux, I think that's pretty valuable information. So if there's a reason why you think I should switch to Linux, or just tell me any reasons why Linux is better than Windows, and I might start considering it, because, you know, I really do value performance, and that's why I will be getting a better computer, because obviously, as I explained to you, just the specs, it's a bit outdated now. I bought it like 5 years ago, so it's outdated now. So I'm gonna have to get a new one. But I want some reasons as to why you think I should install Linux, why it might be better. And, you know, as I say, the main reason why I probably won't get it is because a lot of software that I won't be able to use. But maybe in the future, a lot more software will be coming to Linux, because the main reason is, I know a lot of actually software now is available on Linux, but I still, you know, I like Game Jolt games or obscure software, you know. I use them a lot, especially in my videos. So yeah, I just really want to know what you guys think of this. Please, if you have anything to say, please do leave it in the comments. It would be greatly appreciated, and I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully we get another video like this, because I like these videos. So if you want me to talk about any more of this stuff, just give me something to talk about, and I'll see you in another video like this, maybe.